Welcome to this commentary. I'm Darlanio and we're watching Fury versus Huk on Crossfire. We have Fury as the red Terran spawning in the upper right corner, and we have Huk spawning as the blue Protoss in the lower left corner. As we saw in game 1, and if you haven't watched that yet, you should go right away. There was a furious battle between those two early in the game, and the winner of that game was Huk. So now you know that Huk is in the lead with 1-0, and this is game 2 between these two great players. Huk is moving out with a probe to start scouting, not to scout where his opponent's base is, because he already knows that. But he wants to know what's happening there. This map has only 2 spawning locations, and that is why both players are well aware of where their opponent's base is located. We can see barracks coming down here at 12 supply for the Terran player, so it's a standard build so far, and we see that gateway coming as well. No surprise so far into this game. As you know, this is from Dreamhack Summer Tournament 2011 and Group E. I've been focusing on this group since I started commenting Summer Tournament 2011, and that's the only group play I will be focusing on. For those of you interested in why, I will give you this little hint. Take a look at what games in Group E I have been watching, and you might be able to tell something about the final of this tournament. Okay, we have an SCV down here. At the natural of Huk's base, I would say. Might be able to keep Huk from expanding into that natural if he would have stayed, but he is now scouting, checking for probes that might be moving out to get that natural up. Warping in that nexus is a job that needs a probe. Here comes a Zealot, and that will be able to chase away this SCV. And at this Selnaga tower we have a probe that is able to warp in that nexus. So far no expansion from Fury, but he has placed that extra supply depot to get vision in this area of his base. Still no supply depot down here though. Too early for that since he doesn't really need it yet. And Huk is once again trying to get into the base with a probe and a Zealot, but this time this fails. Last time he was able to get that probe inside and got a lot of information before it got killed in the steamy place on Metallopolis. We have a Stalker moving around this area, watching for ninja expansions possibly. Another Stalker coming in here. And a Hellion moving out. Will this Hellion be able to do some devastating damage to Huk's base? At least one probe feeling the fire from that Hellion and getting killed. Those 2 Stalkers done. Moving away. Okay, not much happening right now. Robotics facility coming in for Huk. We see the 111 build that Fury used in game 1 being used again, this time with a tech lab on the starport, and he is getting that Banshee out. Still nothing down here. That could be dangerous. It's good to have vision of your base, Fury. What might happen if you get a proxy pylon there? Still no danger of that though. Oh, that Hellion almost running into those two stalkers. That would have spelled REP for it. Or maybe rest in pieces. One Nexus warping in. And we see a Banshee flying out from the base of Fury. Will it bring down the fire on the Protoss player? We'll see, we'll see. The Banshee is really good at harassing since it can be cloaked after research. And it can take out units on the ground, which usually can't fire towards air units. At least not this early in the game. We are 8 minutes into the game, and this observer will make sure that even if cloak is being researched, this Banshee will not be able to get unnoticed. It is, however, able to get away with more than half of its life left, 90 out of 140. How many kills did it get? 2 kills, so that's 100 minerals for you right away. Okay, Fury is moving out with an army with a Raven, some siege tanks, some marines, and actually some SCVs as well. This Banshee is getting into this group. Will it get repaired? Most possibly. This is some kind of timing push, but I guess it is getting a bit late. There are many stalkers here. There is an immortal, some sentries, and of course the normal zealots are as well here, slashing away at the marines. Ooh, this is not good for the Terran player. Almost all of his units getting destroyed in this final push of the game, and Fury says GG and leaves the game. Huk is the winner with a 2-0, and we only have one more group game to watch after this. Sorry, only one match from the group E. Of course there will be best of 3 match, so there will be at least 2 games, possibly 3. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.